Hello guys. So, hello guys. In today's we're just gonna go over horror movies I can easily survive, and I'm just gonna be running down why I can survive it, and what you guys should do to survive it too.
Taste of fresh
So,
Canadian beef. So to everyone else still using frozen beef in burgers, melts your heart out.
oh god, don't
Baby
have YouTube
Portobello Mushroom
Premium.
Melt is back.
You know, horror movies were a big part of my childhood. And not because I used to watch them. On the contrary, I used to avoid
I was
them.
terrified of horror movies when
The
I was a
jump
kid.
scares, the gruesome kills, all of it terrifying to me. I was a scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie. But I think what scared me the most back then was the fact that if I was in any of those movies, I would not survive. What is a 6
Oh yeah, when you're a little kid, horror movies is the scariest thing you can ever witness.
year old gonna do against this? But now, as a full-fledged, grown 21-year-old, I actually believe I have a pretty good shot against most of these horror movies. And yeah, I said most of them. I'll be going over a few of the horror movies that I can survive
Yeah, nobody is dying to Chucky. Like, absolutely nobody is dying to Chucky.
easily, giving you my strategy and my thought process in the process, and some of the ways.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy gets you because you're dreaming. So, if you just don't sleep, he can't get you. And you're like, well, you have to sleep. Well, when I do sleep, I'll just go and I'll ooh, lucid dreams. You know, I forget what movie it is, but there's a movie and it says, if you control your dreams. Like, if anybody watched Skylanders, and that one where the elf misses, starts fighting in a dream. She controls the dreams. I'll just be like that, give him a 1-2, and it'll be over. Freddy's easy.
So this movie's main villain is Freddy Krueger. And honestly, I wasn't that scared of Freddy growing up. Even though his powers are crazy, he just made me not want to eat pizza while
Yeah, no, he just looks weird.
watching his movies. His whole thing is killing people in their dreams, so you can imagine how difficult that would be to survive. Leading the victims in his movie to do crazy things to avoid dying. Pictures of coffee, caffeine pills, and all of it, of course, eventually fails. Most of the time, they end up developing this
I don't think haven't watched this recently, so I don't know fully what happens here. But
buddy system where they have
it
to
seems
watch
kind of
sleep.
stupid.
And honestly, that's the dumbest thing they could do. Because what if the other one falls asleep? You're done. Draw two for your mistake, buddy. They had it all wrong. I have two solutions for Freddy. First, the more difficult of the two, is move out of Ohio. Which one
Do you think Freddy could follow you? Or do you think he has to stay there?
I say it out loud, it's not that hard, because who wants to live in Ohio? And two, the easier one in my opinion, which they should have been doing since the very first movie, I just simply won't sleep. I mean, the only
Wait, doesn't Freddy feed off fear? Like, the more you fear him, the stronger he is? Is that the right one I'm talking about? Yeah, I think it is.
way he could get me is if I'm dreaming. And if I just don't sleep, then he can never get me. It's simple. I don't sleep regardless, so if my life's on the line, I'ma definitely not sleep. Even if
Yeah, no, just boot up the game, do whatever. I am not sleeping. When it comes to sleeping, I am terrible at it. So, I think I'll be fine with him.
I somehow fall asleep, my dreams be weird as hell anyway, so he won't even know what the hell is going on. And worst case scenario, if Freddy's giving me the works in the dream world, I'll just pull him out of my dream and have someone with a shotgun there waiting for him.
How would you pull someone out of your dream, though?
And if a shotgun don't work, then a shotgun with holy water. He not beating that.
So, this seems easy. I have a bunch of gold coins and all that. Loonies, toonies, all of that. Leprechauns love their gold. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of gold, pile it up in one big pile, and yeah, just raps from there. Drop kick him, do whatever, send him across the rainbow. This is so easy.
Now this one is the one that you guys are.
Or you peep this. I won't even touch his gold. Why would I touch this guy's gold? Like, no need.
Gonna underestimate. He's this hideous little leprechaun who has magical powers, and he'll come after you if you touch his gold. He has the ability to teleport, grant wishes, regenerate, and impersonate people's voices. And also, guns don't work on him. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. His weaknesses vary from movie to movie. Sometimes it's a 4-leaf clover, sometimes it's a piece of metal, and sometimes
A 4-leaf clover? Wouldn't that, like, empower him? Because, like, leprechauns, lucky day, like, 4-leaf and leprechauns kind of go hand in hand. I think that would empower him, but...
and it's a medallion. And you're probably thinking, just avoid the gold. Don't be silly. I need to go. But I'm still surviving though.
Yeah, well, I'm not greedy. I do not need gold, so I'm still avoiding the gold. Like, either way.
So here's the plan. I will take the gold back home after stumbling upon it in the woods, then place it into the basement that I do not have, and put it in a safe. The
So he can't get his gold back?
leprechaun will obviously come by asking, "Where's me gold?" Then I'll kick him into the safe and lock him in the safe.
So now you have gold and leprechaun. How are you supposed to use that gold?
You're probably like, he's gonna break out. He has powers. Let me get to that, okay? That's not true, because before I went home, I picked up a 4-leaf clover that I found in the woods.
Yeah.
And I put it on top of the safe. Now I have a leprechaun in my possession, and I can get him to grant any wish I want. I bet y'all forgot about that. He could grant wishes. It's literally that easy. Now I survived. Y'all cannot.
That's like iffy. I understand that is a okay idea. The only thing is that when it comes down to it, if he gets out, you are screwed. I just won't touch his gold, and if I do, because like you kind of have to, I'll just like when he comes asking for it back, I'll just slip like 3-4 pieces in my pocket, give him the bag. He won't even notice. He can be on his way, I'll be on my way. No biggie.
Not telling me that's not a W strategy. Go ahead, I got my ear to the mic. Say it. Say it. Only thing is, I gotta own that basement for the rest of my life. Because if somebody moves that 4-leaf clover, it's done for me.
Halloween?
We know the villain of this movie, Mike.
Sorry, I've never watched Halloween. But isn't it just like a mortal person running around? Like, if he wants to fight, can't I just like put my hands up and like absolutely beat him? Like, there's no special attributes to this guy. Is that right? Like, there's nothing that makes him special, right?
Myers. You see, at first, I wasn't even gonna put him as a villain I could beat, because I thought he was immortal. Especially after what happened in Halloween Kills. He got jumped by the whole town. This woman even had what is that, a clothing iron? But
Yeah,
then
clothing
Halloween Ends came out. And that's when I realized Michael Myers is a fraud. He's just an extremely, and I mean extremely, durable old man. He's not immortal. He gets whooped by a random kid from the suburb.
Okay, so guns don't work. That's fine. I can throw hands with him. If it really comes to it, I'll throw hands with him. No biggie.
Isn't this Michael Myers the same dude who took out a whole team of firefighters by himself? I'm not gonna act like the kid Corey killed him or something, but still, getting beat up by a kid, that's crazy. So yeah, as long as it's not the Halloween Kills Michael Myers or the 2007 Michael Myers, that ruthless. I think I have a pretty good shot against Michael. Honestly, just set up a venue, bring Lori, bring the whole town of Haddonfield, and they can all just watch me beat up the boogeyman.
Now this guy is immortal, right? Jason. I never watched any of the movies. I just know they die. So that's not good. But I don't know. I think I might be cooked in. Let's just see what his strategy is, because, like, I don't really have one for this guy.
Now I could be a little smarty pants and say the original Friday the 13th is just Jason's mom, so I can just pull out.
Oh yeah, if this misses, absolutely throwing hands. Like, she will not stand a chance. But if it's
Shotgun. But obviously, I want to hear about our boy Jason.
if it's this guy, I am royally cooked. And
Where and Jason is the 6'5", 6'5".
okay, 6'5". Um, he's only like 5 inches taller than me, so I got that, you know. Right? I have that. Like, I mean, if I just stand up here, like, I have that. No problem. He's easy work. Easy work. 6'5" ain't nothing. I'm like 6', 6'1.5". It's okay.
Man who's super durable. He has insane hunting skills, can crush someone's head with his bare hands, and unlike Michael, he runs. Like, yeah, he'll walk towards.
So, yeah, me and him on like the same level. Yeah. So, a little change of plans here. What I would do is I would first flip. Oh, little change of plans here. What I would do is I would first have how would I beat this guy actually? Yeah, just move towns. Yeah. Only thing I can do, move towns.
You to scare you for a while, but if he really just wants to kill you, he's gonna chase after you. And really, he doesn't have to chase, cause Jason can low-key teleport. So what are we supposed to?
Wait, doesn't Jason like just doesn't he go for people that like he needs revenge for went to the summer camp? Because like if it's that, I've never been to like one of those kinds of summer camps. So I think I'll be fine. Right?
Do? Well, I got you. You see, I played hours of the Friday the 13th video, and I consider that game pretty accurate to the movies. I know all of Jason's weaknesses. If I was at Camp Crystal Lake, I have the firecrackers, the flare gun, and the shotgun on deck. And even if I somehow die, I'll just come back as Tommy Jarvis. And after that, it's easy wins. Even if all that failed, I'll just escape like I do all the time in the game. The easiest method, just drive out. Just hop in, start the car.
I forgot about driving. Exactly. Nobody should get you when you're able to drive. Like, what do you mean? There's a car right there when you could have just. There's a car right there. And the killer's like in the water or something, wherever he came from. Why would you not drive to the car and then leave? Like, I would be hitting pedal to the metal. You would have to put me in Fast and Furious with this, how fast I'm gonna get out of there. Like, never watched the movie, but I know. If there's a killer chasing me, I am getting my butt out of there.
I can't drive. Yeah, I'll just shoot his mom.
So, I can't drive either. But you know, if my life depends on it, I'm going to become a F1 Formula driver. Ain't nobody catching me.
The new Finance at Freddy's movie. Now this.
Okay. I know I'm passionate a lot. But like, here's the thing. So you know someone got killed there a while back, right? You know, there's animatronics, robots, which is ahead of our time. We don't have any of that. Well, we kind of do, but like, not fully. But, so it's closed down. It's abandoned. When something's abandoned, why would you go back there? Like, if you will never see me, if there is no, abandoned or no lights near the area, you won't see me there. Like, there's no need. Oh, and by the way, I watched this one. I watched number two too. He follows his daughter there apparently. So like, I'm not going. Like, no need. Oh wait, no, he gets hired there too.
This one's a little tricky. Because first of all, you're not dealing with your average Joes anymore, okay? These are ghosts, spirits, demons, controlling animatronics. Second of all, the setting, terrifying. A pizza place, let alone a Chuck E. Cheese style pizza place? Yeah, they definitely got the edge in that regard. And on top of all of that, it's 4 killers, not just one. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it
Yeah, well, if it's 4 killers, wouldn't like you? The animatronics, I assume, would be able to hear them. So, does it make it harder? Yes, but you should technically be able to hear them.
hasn't come out yet, I'ma assume it's just like the game. And just like I said for Friday the 13th, while many people won't think they will survive, I will. I've watched plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I've watched all the game theory videos. All I'm missing.
Hold up. I love Game Theory. Game Theory is one of the best channels out there. Love Matt Pat, but like, it's just too bad he's like gone and all that. So, I've watched every Game Theory video out there too. I've watched every video theory, movie theory, all of that.
Is meeting the creator himself, Scott Coffin, and that can be arranged. Just hit me up. I know the animatronics better than they know themselves, honestly. Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, they're not doing nothing to me. I'm keeping them doors closed. And Foxy, what is Foxy gonna do?
Where's Foxy? Well, there he is.
That just scared me. I felt my head drop. God damn.
No.
Okay, so the thing about Terrifier is like, so I'm pretty sure he is a demon. I watched all 3 of them, so I know he is a demon. But like, the thing about it is he does not kill people with his like demon powers. He's pretty much like a human with infinite revives. So all I have to do is, whenever I see him, I know what he looks like. And I'm just gonna put belt to hand, belt to ass, I mean, and I'm gonna beat him. Like, he stands no chance. Besides that, like, demon daughter he has, I think. Now that was just weird.
Now I'm going to be very honest. I know it's the thumbnail, but I am not surviving a single Saw movie. I'm sorry. Literally every trap is almost impossible to survive. And what annoys me the most is that the creator of the games, he really thinks he's being fair. He thinks he's helping people appreciate life. That's that pain ideology. No, bro, you're just a murderer. Only a handful of people survive your movies. Out of like 100 people, and I would know. I watch kill count. I look at how unfair some of these.
Okay, so the thing about Jigsaw or Saw is I'm with him. I'm not surviving any of those. And I mean any of them. But the one thing is you have to hate life or despise life or something to be in those situations. Like some Missy and like, I don't know which one, had to like dig through needles or something because they're like addicted to like steroids or something. I'm not touching that stuff, so I won't be in that situation. And another one had to like cut out an eyeball for like to get a key or something. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna be like that. I enjoy life. I love it to the very best. So the only chance I have of surviving is if I don't get picked for the games.
Trap saw. The chain trap from Saw 3, bro. How was he gonna rip that out his lip? His jaw would.
Yeah, that is disgusting. I would just accept fate right there. I accidentally like
The carousel trap
Okay.
from Saw 6, they literally did not have a choice in the matter. It was up to one person to determine if they lived or not. Even the first trap that we saw in Saw 1, which was the bathroom trap, was unfair. If Jigsaw's whole ideology is everyone deserves a chance, and how come in the bathroom trap only one of them could survive? This man's a phony. I wouldn't be able to survive. I'm sorry. What would I even be in there for? Jaywalking, tax evasion, arson? None of that is a big deal. The only trap I could really see myself surviving is maybe the hand box trap from Saw 2. If you look behind her, there's a chair. I would use that chair to break the glass and take the...
Okay, so about using the chair is since it's like Saw and like the guy behind it is a genius, I would guess that it's the glass is bulletproof, so I don't think it would be that easy. But other than that, yeah, I would try it. I would not be sticking my hands anywhere in there.
syringe. Boom. 1,000 IQ.
Never watched this one.
See, I never watched this one, but I did watch plenty of The Office, and I played Fortnite, so I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. So here's the plan. I would have called out of work. I know, easy. Okay, I'll be realistic. If I was trapped in an office building with 80-something people, and we are forced to do a battle royale, would I survive? Probably not. I don't think I could stab someone with a...
You know, if it was a battle to the death, I won't say I would survive, but I think I have a chance, you know? Like, I won't be working with any of that one that I really care about. I'm just in it for the money, you know? Especially if it's an office job. So I'm not going to get like really close to anyone. And then, yeah, I think I stand a real chance.
Pair of scissors, I'm sorry. But I read up online, apparently the building had an armory for some reason. If there's an armory, then there's guns. And where there's guns, there's room for an American. This movie took place in Colombia, so they don't know anything about shooting guns. Me though, from the United States of America, I know everything about guns. I sleep with a shotgun under my pillow, a Glock in my sock, and an AK in my PJs. So when it comes to shooting people, yeah, I got it. I'm surviving Belko experiment easily. As you guys saw though, there's only so many horror movies that I can't survive. I mean, realistically, I'm unbeatable, except if you're talking any paranormal. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings, Insidious, none of that stuff. Keep them demons away. And moral of the story.
Yeah, so I think I have a good chance of surviving most of them actually. So that's the horror movies I can survive, and tell me what you guys think about it.